As the rapid development of artificial intelligence threatens white-collar work, a growing number of young people are opting to go into blue-collar careers instead. One reason for the shift is the cost of traditional college tuition versus training programs for trade skills. According to a report from Jobber, a software tool for service businesses, more than half of Gen Zers see tuition debt as a concern. In the age of AI, 77% say it's important to choose a career that's difficult to automate. However, 71% say there is still stigma around vocational school. And so for more on this, I want to bring in CBS News Money Watch reporter Megan Cerullo. She joins us now here on set. So Megan, good to have you on. What else is behind the growing interest among young people to work blue-collar jobs?
You have rising college costs turning some folks away from that route. And in addition, people who are graduating with college degrees are finding themselves unemployed. The jobless rate among younger workers who are between 23 and 27 years old with college degrees is hovering at around 4.6%, and that's up from 3.2% in 2019. By contrast, the rate of unemployment for non-college workers has risen by much less. And so these people are reconsidering that as a route that guarantees a ticket to a good paying job.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it that entering the job market these days, there are so many headwinds, no matter what phase of life you're in, but especially if you're just getting out of college. So what about these trade fields makes them a safer bet?
We've seen that generative AI is capable of doing things like generating basic code or producing a legal brief, which is why it's threatening those entry-level roles in computer science and coding fields and the legal field. However, AI cannot go into your home and fix your kitchen sink.
Right.
So plumbers are not worried about their job security right now. And blue-collar jobs, or the skilled trades, require a lot of work to be done in the field versus in the office. So while AI is going to aid those businesses, it can generate quotes and handle billing, it's going to actually free tradespeople up to spend more time in the field, which is what they like to do the most.
So AI may be coming for some job sectors, but as far as plumbers and electricians and those kinds of trade jobs go, those people are safe. Talk to us about a little bit more in this shift in perception around these skilled careers.
I talked to one tradesperson who went into an apprenticeship after high school, so didn't go to college. He apprenticed for an electrician. He started his own business. He's 24 years old, and he said he's on track to generate $150,000 in revenue this year. He doesn't have student loans to pay off. And that looks like a pretty attractive prospect to a lot of people. The other thing that's happening is some of these young tradespeople are actually going on social media and documenting what a day in the life looks like, and that's helping fuel this resurgence in interest in blue-collar jobs among the younger generation.
Such a fascinating topic and such an interesting time we are going through right now. Megan Cerullo, we appreciate your reporting. Thank you.
Yeah, let me say this real quick. So I work as an IT support specialist, and I would say my job is basically like a blue-collar job. And what I mean by that is what I do for a living does consist of human labor, meaning I have to go and set up a piece of hardware. I have to physically be there and set this machine up with cables and adapters and stuff like that. So like this woman mentioned right here, AI is awesome, but it can't fix your plumbing system in your house or your electric, situation. It's not there yet. So those types of tasks requires a human being to be involved to perform those job duties. So it's just realistic. You need human beings to perform these jobs as of now. And I would say my job in IT, which is an IT support specialist, same thing. It needs a human being to physically set something up. You know what I mean? So I hope that made sense. Every now and then I do work from home, every now and then like today. But yeah, that's my job. And I would tell anyone to get into IT support. It's definitely AI proof, 100%. Yeah, man. So let's read some comments real quick. That's what I really want to do. This is a great video, first of all. Great video. This person says, ironic that AI makes people rethink the importance of blue worker jobs. Yeah, but you can't really blame people. Maybe you can. Maybe you can, because I do recall a time in 2020 where I would see these day in the life videos on TikTok, of a software engineer or a software developer. And these creators were posting content of their day in the life as a coder that lives in Miami or San Francisco or New York. And they will post how much they're earning per year, which is like six figures. They would post these lavish trips and lunches, and the company provides all these different amenities and benefits, and it looks very appealing to people, and obviously people jumped in, went to college, got that CS degree, only to realize that right now in 2025, software engineering is one of the worst jobs to have. It still pays well, but many jobs don't need that many people like they once did back in 2020, right? They were hiring people left and right back then. They really were, for whatever reason. But now when things went back to normal, many employers now realize they don't need that many people on the floor coding because AI can handle those jobs now. So coding did backfire on a lot of people. Some people went to college and got that CS degree, whether it's a master's or a bachelor, or even a coding boot camp, and spent thousands of dollars only to realize they can't use these degrees or certificates because no one's hiring for coders right now like that, especially entry level. So, people did get excited seeing those types of videos and wanted to jump in and to start making six figures and working from home and all that. So you really can't blame people, because you shouldn't really believe what you see on social media. Just because someone's living this lavish life, don't believe this is real, right? They're doing that for views and clicks and all. So for you to jump on the bandwagon and decide to become a coder because of what you saw on TikTok or YouTube, that's your fault. You should have done more research to figure out how hard it is to be a coder and what you really have to go through. So it's people's fault for doing this, especially for someone that went to a coding boot camp thinking a 6-month or 3-month course is going to help you get this six-figure job. Are you crazy? Like, you're crazy, So, this is a very interesting comment. Big time. A lot has changed, man. A lot has changed. College is very expensive. I mean, it's insanely expensive. Being in debt and have to pay that back, not having that job to pay off that loan. It's a sad situation to be in. I'm glad I'm not in it. I have no debt. Thank God. Stay out of debt, kids. Facts. The trades are getting saturated. I'm not sure. I have to see the data to really believe that. I'm not saying it's not possible, but this person says that's not possible. Interesting. Trades will always be needed. Also, health services like home health aides, nurses, technicians, etc. I agree with you. I definitely agree with you. This person says trades are overrated. Don't do it because of money or AI. Ouch. Trades are long hours and 6-day work schedules, and you'll have bad mental and physical health. If you're not a DIYer or a crafty person with steady hands, don't bother it. Don't bother. It's not for everyone. Listen, this is the same thing with the whole AI thing, not AI, but coding. It's the same thing. People are posting these videos again of a day in life as a small business owner who owns an electrician company or a plumbing company. Like, do more research, man. Do not get so hyped over these videos on social media of these day in the life. Please do more research. It is not for everyone. It is a lot of work physically. So, yeah, man, just definitely do more research before just jumping on the bandwagon. I agree with this comment. 4 years of college degree down the drain because of AI. Haha. That must suck. That's what I'm saying. People got, man, that's ouch. I just can't imagine. Cannot imagine. Pretty long comment. I'm not sure if I'm going to read all that. So the manual welder thinks that the job will still exist in 30 years. 30 years is a long time, first of all. That's a long time. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good, man. It really is. Even those jobs are at risk with the rise of AGI robots. This is an industrial revolution. I agree, but it's gonna take a minute, man. I mean, listen, for a robot to replace what I do for a living, it's not realistic. Let me show you how silly it is to even assume a robot can replace what I do for a living. Every now and then, I have to take the stairs to go meet someone in their office. Again, it could be a CEO, it could be a VP, or just a salesperson. I have to go physically go meet someone, whether it's the staircase or the elevator, and robots can't do that yet. I mean, that's almost like saying robots could replace the police officer or construction workers, right? This is not realistic, man. So you have decades and decades to get your stuff together before we see robots building buildings and police officers. And come on, man, like be realistic. Like, it's not happening anytime soon. So this is true. The another industrial revolution, absolutely. But I think it's really more just like a Chat GPT AI type tool. So that makes any sense. Robots, not there yet. Not everyone can go to trade business. Facts. AI has been around for 10 years now. It's not new. This is fact. Let me break that down. It's been around longer than that. But the disruption it has had in the past couple of years is new. This is fact. Some serious disruption. Serious. Since the 1950s. I can see that. I'm not sure exactly, but I do believe you. Next comment says, I went from blue to white, and white jobs ain't going nowhere. I'll make $100,000 next year. I mean, it's not like it's. So I'm not saying engineers or developers are going to get or just become extinct. I'm not saying that, but we both know they don't need that many people on the floor coding anymore. That's the point, right? They don't need a whole team of coders anymore. Maybe a few people, and that's about it. So the same for white collar jobs. They don't need everyone inside the office. That's why I work from home every now and then, because they don't need me there sometimes. So anyway, that's it with this comment. That's too much to read. I'm not doing all that. But I'll let you read that when you, if you have any interest. So what I'll do is take the link of this video and post it in the box below this video, and you're all set. But in the meantime, my name is Ariel D. Juiced. Be sure to check out my email newsletter. It's on my website, which is juicytech.com, juicytech.com. I post on LinkedIn, TikTok, and IG daily, so feel free to reach out to me on those platforms if you have any interest. And yeah, see you on the email newsletter on my website. Everything that you need to know about this channel is in the description box below, along with this link. And you're all set. Peace out. Thanks for watching.